All smiles you've got to be. I mean, some of the quality of the goals was exceptional. 5 goals in 35 minutes, and that's the way to win a cup tie, you know, when you want to knock the stuffing out the opposition. Obviously, they come down the road here for the second time in a week and had scored just before half time and probably came down with a bit of hope and thinking, actually, we can do right, well, okay today, you know. So it was important that we got off to a really good start, and we couldn't get off to a better start than we did, to be fair. But it was the quality of the goals and some of their passing play today that I was happy with, you know, and the fact that we didn't allow them a sniff in the second half either. The penalty kick that was given against us, I can assure you, was never a penalty kick, and you know, justice was done, and the goalkeeper getting his name in the papers for making the save as well, so well done him. But it was a very professional performance, and you know, it's something we can take a lot of confidence back to the league games in.
So that was the only thing the keeper today was to save a penalty.
Pretty much. I thought, you'd be fair to their goalie, and a couple of good saves in the second half. They worked hard to make sure they kept the score down. We weren't the same spark wasn't in the second half, but I'm sure people will understand. It's a kind of mental thing with players that they'll feel that the job was done at half time. There was no way we were ever going to lose the game. It was just about keeping them going and making sure that we worked hard and did the right things, the things we've been working on in training, and continue to do them, you know. So it was pleasing from a coach's point of view. It was really pleasing today that a lot of these things came off. So we will wish Cove all the best in retaining the Highland League. Nice people, you know. It was a pleasure to meet them, and hopefully they'll go on to good things over the course of the season. But we've got to look to a league game next week against Clyde and make sure that we get 3 points and try and make sure we pull away for that the sort of relegation spots, basically.
So you'd be pleased with 5 goals, John, but you must have been equally pleased with the performance, because you know, especially in the first half, as you see, a lot of passing movements up the left-hand side in the middle of the park.
When Kevin Motion scored, it was a huge sense of relief, because I mean, nobody expected him to play, let alone him. I phoned him yesterday, I phoned him this morning. The doctor had given him the all clear. It was almost a politically correct decision to rest him, no play him. There was nothing wrong with him, you know. We thought, what the hell? You know, you get the best players you can in the park. It's such an important cup tie. There's an incentive of playing in Dunfermline. You know, get your good players in the park who can pitch in the goals, and you know, right on cue he scored. So delighted with that one. He felt a wee bit the worse for wear in the second half, so we whipped him off pretty early, but he had done his job by then, you know. So happy with that.
18 seconds, first goal.
Is it 18 seconds?
33 seconds. I had the stopwatch with it.
Oh, right, 33.
We'll not argue about that then. Okay, well, it's inside a minute, that's what I was interested
Back to league business now, John, that's it.
Back to league business, aye. We've got Clyde here next week. Tough one.
I mean,
tough
obviously, you'll be thinking about the Dunfermline. How do you feel about the draw, John?
It's one of the in-between draws, to be honest. You know, you can, when you're a club in Stenhousemuir's position, you can draw one of the big guns and you can make a lot of money and take a whack in terms of the result, or you can draw one of the smaller teams. People will look at us like that, but you can draw one of the smaller clubs and hope to be best and play like we played. We know they're going to be better opposition in Cove, there's no doubt about that. We'll have them watch, we'll do all the normal things, and we'll give it a go. You know, we're the team now, like Cove today, who've got nothing to lose, so we'll have a go at it and let's see what it takes us.
Right, 5-0 the final score. Pat Scullion here, 5-0 back. You never scored?
No, never, no. Should have, but I never.
You've one good attempt. Great save by the keeper.
Good save. I should have maybe kept a bit lower, but scored 5 goals, and standard of finishing day was really good. Kevin Motion, 2, his volley was superb. I thought Ian Thompson maybe picked him with a chip. It was from the 30 yards, very good goal.
You just said to shoot in Malloy there, he shot every time he had the ball, he wanted to shoot.
I was having a bit of a... I said to him, is there any chance you maybe laying me off? But I mean, he took his first one well, so he gave him a bit of confidence. His first one was a good strike goal, he's nowhere to be seen really. And he's entitled to a few strikes after going 5-0 up, I suppose.
Half time, closed it down.
Yeah.
The game was finished.
The game, well, we weren't looking at it that way. I mean, sometimes you can come out and maybe they nick a goal, and then it becomes maybe a bit edgy, but then we've got still a 4-goal cushion. But previously we've had a bit of criticism about playing well in the first half, and then coming out second half and being a different side, almost 2 different games, if you like, in one. But I thought today, second half, alright, we never scored any more goals, but we've had a chance, it's hit the bar, keeper stepped on the bar. We Lovey's had a few chances at the end there, but I thought second half what we've done really well was we kept the ball really well, which, you know, that's something we've been working on in training and stuff, so I thought the managers seemed to be pleased anyhow.
Dunfermline next round? We've got to be up for that.
Yeah, it's a good tie for myself. I mean, I'm from Dunfermline, so I couldn't have asked for a better tie, so really looking forward to that. Hopefully we can go there and make an impression and come away with a victory.
Or a draw.
Well,
great to get them back here.
It'd be good to get them back here, but I mean, we don't, you know, in the Scottish Cup you shouldn't really feed anyone. It's a one-off game, so if you can go and put a good performance, and if we pass the ball, we know we can, we'll be a match for Dunfermline, hopefully.
The team's come on leaps and bounds the last season.
Yep.
Dunfermline will be a tester just to see how much they've improved.
Yeah, well, I think at the minute, I don't know what the result was today, but at the minute they're kind of the form team in the first division, so it's a good test for us, and also be a gauge on everybody that comes and watches week in, week out, and also the management to see how far we've come along this season.
Right, thanks for starting.
Not a problem, thank you very much. Cheers.
Aye, sorry, you must have been a sick there, 33 seconds.
You plan all week and you talk to them before the game, but it's importance of taking the confidence from last week's sort of 25-minute show at the end of the first half. And, one down after 33 seconds. It's not. I've always said if you're going to lose a goal, you're as well losing one early because you've got 89 minutes to get it back. But when you lose 2 in the first 3 minutes, it gives them a margin for error. And at 2-0, you're still in a game. Even at 3-0, you're still in a game. And when Kevin took his penalty, I think that if he'd scored it, would have got back to 3-1. I think they went right up the park and scored, made it to 4, and from there on in, it's really difficult for us.
But I mean, what did you tell? I mean, you didn't know he was anything in the second half. What did you say in the second half?
Yeah, have a look at yourselves in the mirror, lads, and it's 5-0 half time, and that's done. But do you want to step up the cap in the morning and 6, 7, 8, 9? Go out there, play for a bit of pride, come in after the game and show that you gave everything you had in the second half and try and get that pride back.
And they did. I mean,
they did all right. They did all right. It's difficult. It's difficult. Maybe they need to do the foot off the gas a little bit as well.
But let's face it. I mean, when the game's finished like that, so early, everybody really wants just to get home.
That's exactly it. And it's easy to look. At 5-0, all their players want the ball. All their players, they're looking to get on it. They never threw the towel in, which was the most pleasing thing. It's probably the only positive we can take out of the game today.
I'll do meetings.
All right.
Good luck. I wouldn't know
Cheers.
that.